You know, within the last year, I've been dealing with a lot of rejection. So I heard SZA's album, and she had this little clip on there where she was saying that she was dealing with a lot of rejection. And you know, you may have heard it. The dude said something back like, oh, if nobody wants you, you're free. Yes, it's true, but it doesn't deny that rejection, it hurts. And you know what they say, hurt people hurt people. This is why we're having all these mass shootings and all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, is because of that hurt. And a lot of it stems from the rejection, right? So it's important for us to learn how to cope with the rejection, right? And I had to really kind of congratulate myself, because over this last year, through all this rejection, and rejection, it comes in many different forms. It doesn't have to be from a girl or a guy. It can be from family, friends, a job, you know, different situations, you know, a relationship that you're trying to pursue. You know, it comes in so many different forms. But it's important to learn how to cope with it so you don't end up hurting people, and then you don't end up hurting yourself or continuously hurting yourself, right? So I had to congratulate myself, because over this last year, I've coped with it pretty well, I like to say. Like, it don't bother me like how it would bother me, like, you know, years ago. I go talk to a girl and, you know, I get rejected. It used to kind of like, you know, it used to kind of make me mad and angry, to where I'm like, you know, on a different level. It mess up my day and stuff like that. And that's fine if it do. It's a natural emotion, but learning how to cope with it is always going to be beneficial. So here are 5 ways to help you cope with rejection. The first way is to take time to process your emotions. Take time to process your feelings. Do not run from them. That's the thing that I was doing for so long, is I was running from my feelings. I thought if I ran from them, maybe that all it did was really just numb it, right? But that's actually more damaging, because once that numbness wears off, you left with the truth, and you don't know how to deal with it. Dealing with the difficult emotions is what's going to help you learn most about yourself, right? That's where I learned most about myself. Like, man, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Analyze, why am I feeling this? How can I make myself feel better? This is all, you're thinking all these things in that time of processing it, right? But allow yourself to feel. Stop running from it. A lot of men have a big issue with that. We think we punks if we allow ourselves to feel that emotion. Man, that stuff hurt. Getting denied is embarrassing. It hurt. It messes with our ego. I'm gonna give myself that time to process this. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I feel hurt. I'm allowing myself to feel. This is a game changer. It helps you cope with rejection. The number 2 thing is, give yourself space from the situation, right? Don't dwell in it. The longer you dwell in it, the more hurt you're gonna be. Give yourself space from that situation. If you DM a girl and she leave you on red, or she don't give you the response that you was hoping for, like she's saying like, oh, I'm good, I'm not interested. Don't go back and DM her 10 more times. Don't do this goofy stuff. You know how you look when you do that? You going back, DMing her, thinking she gonna change by the 5th. Oh, all of a sudden, you know what? I do like you. Nigga, she don't like you. Goofy. And then you get disrespectful when you don't get your way. Now you calling her hoes and all this stuff. Man, move on. Give yourself space from that. Feel that feeling. Oh, dang, that hurts. She don't like me. That's cool. I'm moving on. Remember, there's like a couple billion people in the world. Go to another, you know what I'm saying? Stop this goofy stuff. Give yourself space. I know you want to chase, but nah, that's goof. Give yourself space from the situation. The number 3 thing to do is to talk to someone, right? I have 2 best friends that I go to whenever I'm feeling a situation. I go to these 2 best friends. Why? Because I can trust them, and we talk about any and everything. With my homegirl best friend, and everybody needs somebody like this. I go to her in a situation where I'm feeling like a certain way, and we'll end up, even if it's on some completely bad stuff, some negative stuff, we'll end up laughing about the situation, making a joke out of the situation when it was really a bad thing, right? And it may not be a good thing to make a joke about everything, but it makes us feel a whole lot better. It makes us feel at ease, like, man, you know what? I can get through this, right? Or it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it, right? So we all need that person we can talk to. It can be a family member, a friend. It could even be a therapist. I've never had a therapist. I want one, and I think I'm gonna get one. But people that I know have said that it works. You're being able to be heard. You know, one of the greatest gifts we can get is just to be heard, right? So we gotta learn how to talk to someone and not just keep that stuff bottled in, because when we do that, that's when the bad stuff start happening. We're gonna explode eventually. The number 4 thing I have down here is probably my favorite on the list, right? And it's just me personally. I look at it as God's protection. I wanted a girl. She reject me. That's just like God saying, nah, bro, she ain't the one for you, dog. She a little damaged right now. I'm working on her right now. She was gonna cause some hell in your life, so I'm gonna need you to take it over here. Let me fix her real quick, or whatever. But she ain't the one, right? I'm protecting you. You know what I'm saying? I don't make no mistakes, but this girl right here she's not for you, I'ma just say. Or it could be a job. Nah, this job ain't for you, man. I got something way bigger for you. Like, y'all ever see that meme where it's like they had like God like holding a big teddy bear behind his back, and he was with the little girl, and he was taking a little teddy bear from her, and then the girl was like, oh, but it's my favorite, or something like that. And then God basically is like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I got something bigger for you, but she couldn't see it because it was behind his back. I don't know if y'all seen that, man. Y'all probably have, but it is true. It's same thing with this situation. It's like God's protection. I know it hurt when you do get rejected, though. I know it's embarrassing. I know when you tell people, they probably looking at you like, bro, dang, you ain't got no females. But it ain't even like that. Like niggas don't even really be caring. So just looking at it as God's protection, The 5th thing on the list is very important. Is to be kind to yourself. Very important. There's no other time to be more kind, more self-caring to yourself than now, right when you get rejected. It's almost damn near like you get rejected, you need to be running to that mirror with the self-affirmations. Oh, no, sweetheart. Personally, I just don't think that you're attractive. Oh, you don't think I'm attractive? You running. She like, where he running? You going to the mirror now. You saying, I am good enough. I'm good looking. I'm the GOAT. I deserve a love that's beyond whatever type of affirmations y'all know. This is when we need to be doing that, because I ain't gonna lie, when you get rejected, it hurts. You feel low. You start almost feeding into the opinions of others and start almost letting it define you, but it doesn't define you that this person or this situation wasn't for you, right? So you need to be kind to yourself, speak nice things to yourself. Because, when the world doesn't give you what you want, we can only rely on ourselves to give us the love that we need, right? Can't rely on anybody else. So you got to be kind to yourself. So look, man, these are just 5 things that I have for you. There's a whole lot of other ways and stuff, but these are the ones that I realized about myself that I do, right? And it helps. And then you have to remember that no matter what you got going on in your life, how big you get, whatever, you still up for some rejection in the future. It's going to happen. So it's important to know how to cope with this stuff. It's very important. So until next time, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Till next time we have another talk. Peace.